From coffee to shampoo to hand sanitizer, First Stop Shop is your one-stop, conveniently located at the nearest Delta Petroleum gas station.
Delta Petroleum, serving the Caribbean.
Good morning to you and yours. It's another edition of THG News Today with Mervyn Henley. We're programming for Thursday, April the 18th. It's only Thursday, my goodness. I don't know, but it feels like I'm here for 2 years now this week. It's just been a long week, and I can't wait for Friday to come so I can say to you guys out there, we will talk, enjoy your weekend, and see you on Monday, right? So that I can get some rest for this weekend. But it's only Thursday. It's the 18th of April. And again, good morning to you and yours. THG News Today is sponsored by Carl & Sons on St. Martin, Delta Petroleum, and Feces on Nevis. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I'm not even sure what you're waiting for. Why are you waiting? Why you have not subscribed yet, unless you are a first-time listener or viewer to THG Network. Subscribe right there. That's it. That's the notification. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that. Here you get news, information, commentary, and the likes. And of course, with commentary, I do not expect that everyone will agree with what I'm saying. You know, and of course, you do not expect everyone will agree with you or myself to agree with you in what you are saying. From time to time, we'll give commentary on various topics and issues in a Caribbean island. And once we can respectfully disagree, or we can find mutual ground or understanding, that is fine. It's all about democracy and the respect for each other's opinions or what have you. Yeah? We now go to the news. And we begin this morning with news out of Nevis, where Minister Brand, embarking on the pending water drilling project, is of the utmost priority to the Nevis Island Administration, says Minister with responsibility for water services, the Honorable Spencer Brand. And this is according to a government press statement. Minister Brand disclosed that following a bidding process and after much deliberation and much negotiation, the Nevis Island Administration awarded the contract to Water and Oil Well Service Company Limited out of Trinidad. As soon as the contract is signed, Water and Oil Well Services Company Limited will mobilize and commence drilling on the island of Nevis. This is a very important drilling contract for Nevis because on completion, we are expecting to see 1 million gallons of additional water brought online, and we're hoping that will be achieved in very short order, he stated. He explained that in 2023, the government hired experts to obtain geotechnical data to identify the new sources of water that will drive the drilling process. We are very confident that the results will be highly successful, and we are looking to have them mobilized as quickly as possible, the Honorable Brand expressed. The Nevis Island Administration is targeting 2.5 million gallons of water overall, with the drilling of several wells across the island. In the initial stage of the project, the government intends to drill wells in 3 areas: Stony Hill, Braziers, and Dason's Estate. Meanwhile, Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, is imploring consumers to pay their water bills. He informed that in March, the Water Services Department embarked on a disconnection exercise for customers who were in arrears for 3 months. Over 250 customers were affected, with 74 of those consumers subsequently being reconnected. Customers are again advised if your balance is over 3 months, you're subject to disconnection, and we intend to continue with this exercise every month. We continue to encourage customers that rather than allowing your water to be disconnected and having the inconvenience and having to pay a reconnection fee, please go into the water department and come to some arrangement where you can pay something and keep your water on. Do not wait until the water is disconnected, according to the Premier. If you know you're in arrears, then speak to the people at the water department. We're not interested in cutting off consumers. We are interested in collecting from you for the service so we can keep the service going, he urged. The Premier advised consumers who are not able to pay their water bill in its entirety to also visit the water department to set up a payment plan. I'm begging, I'm urging, I'm beseeching our customers to please be responsible and do what is right. We have given you a grace period of 3 months, and still some people are not paying and refusing to go in and come to an arrangement, he added. We all have to pay, and we have maintained rates that are affordable for such a critical resource as water. Compare our rates to some of our neighbors, and you'll realize how affordable water is here on Nevis. So we ask you to please do the right thing. And that's from Premier Mark Brantley. The government, I believe, just raised their water rates to what, 50 to 100% almost, or whatever it is. Somebody sent me the new increase from the Nevis Island Administration. Yes, please, if you can. Water is already somewhat scarce at times on the island. So if you can save your water and save yourselves from any embarrassment, please go in and make an arrangement. And the Premier is right. Make an arrangement. If you can't pay everything, make an arrangement to pay your water bill. Okay? Now, from the U.S. Virgin Islands, a devastating car accident early Monday morning on Weymouth Rhymer Highway claimed the lives of both the driver and the passenger. According to the Virgin Islands Police Department, the incident occurred at approximately 12:52 a.m. between New Hern Road and Donner Road. The vehicle, a silver Acura TSX, was being driven eastward by 28-year-old Vernon Ferris when he reportedly lost control. The car subsequently climbed the embankment off the shoulder of the eastbound lane and struck a tree on its right side. Look at that. Look at that image that we have on the screen. My God. Both Ferris and his passenger, 29-year-old Tanisha Smith, sustained fatal injuries from the impact, and authorities have notified the next of kin. The Virgin Islands Police Department is investigating the cause of the accident. Antigua and Barbuda, according to the Observer, took a significant step towards enhancing public safety with the passage of the Sex Offenders Registry Bill in November 2022. However, despite the anticipation, the register is yet to become operational. Delays stemming from the January 23 general election and other events are said to have stalled the preparatory work. In an update, Attorney General Steadroy Benjamin told Observer that the wheels are in motion. All of the workings, all of the preparatory work has been done. Shortly, I shall announce when the whole process begins, he shared. Sir Steadroy emphasized that the delay is due to the meticulous process required for establishing the register. Everything must be put in place, he said. We must remember that this is the first of its kind in these parts. Antigua is known to be the trendsetter in matters of this nature as far as legal innovation is concerned. So we want to make sure that when it's established that all of the elements and mechanisms are in place to give effect to the terms of the law. The bill aims to reduce incidents of sexual reoffending and help maintain public safety through the monitoring of convicted sex offenders and the sharing of such offenders' information with participating jurisdictions within the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. The bill states that a person may apply to the Commissioner of Police for confirmation of whether a named individual is a registered sex offender. The law also specifies that anyone seeking confirmation of a registered sex offender can do so, but could face penalties including a $10,000 fine or up to 3 years in prison for actions such as obtaining information under false pretenses, misusing accessed information, maliciously sharing information from the Sex Offenders Register. Good stuff there in Antigua. That is needed throughout the Caribbean, actually. Yes, so if that gets started, then we'll have the other islands doing just the same. And finally, in our news this morning, out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Prime Minister Honorable Ralph Gonsalves says he is making 5 acres of land available to several young and not so young farmers across the island to get into agriculture. Gonsalves made the announcement on Tuesday and says an agreement would be made with those who are interested for $1 per year. Let's give a listen to the Honorable Prime Minister.
Any young people, I said it on the 16th of October when we had World Food Day. Any 2, 3, 4, 5 young people, or not so young persons, who want 5 acres of land to work. I have some lands out in the country. I'd let them work it for themselves. All they have to do, I'll have an agreement with them. they had to pay me just $1 for the whole year with an agreement, because I want nothing what you have, because I don't want if you to be on it without the agreement you think is your land, is my own. But I allowing you to use it. You see where I'm coming from? The government land. I work hard and buy me a piece of land, you know. So but I make that appeal again. Nobody came forward, but I'll repeat it again. You know, out in the area. Well, having gas, I have around Mount William. So I would say that we mark out a piece with roughly 5 acres.
That was Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Honorable Ralph Gonsalves. That's a look at our news for today. Remember, our news is brought to you with the kind compliments of Carl & Sons on St. Martin, with 2 locations on the island, Cold Bay and on the Pontville, Delta Petroleum and Ephesus. Join me again tomorrow morning, Friday at 6 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time for a similar presentation. I am Mervyn Hanley. God bless you. Carl & Sons have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years. And the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Carl & Sons for simply the best. There are 2 locations, Cold Bay and on the Pontville. In Cold Bay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Pontville, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Carl & Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Cold Bay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Carl & Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. Nevis, satisfy your sweet tooth at Feases, the cozy spot in Charlestown, known for its mouth-watering ice cream and dal parade. We are open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come in and sample our patties, sandwiches, air-fried wings with fries, hot dogs, rotis, and now our famous smoothies, in all flavors of course. And don't forget to try the famous bus-up shut and saltfish. It's Feases, located at the entrance to the Cotton Ginnery Mall in Charlestown, Nevis. They're also available by phone, so place your order by calling 1-869-665-2458. Don't ask about the rest, just try the best.